for the new brooder that we built, and we're pretty excited. We took our old rabbit hutches that we had a rabbit book, and the book is really good. Used the build they called for in it because it was, well, it was a rabbit book, and we thought that's what we needed to do, and it was rather inexpensive. It just used 2x2s, so that was nice. But it's too far to reach in to get the rabbits, so I think as far as the rabbits go, we're going to go with the standard metal rabbit cage. And as the rabbit hutch or rabbit shed gets built, we'll talk more about our rabbits and what we're doing there. So now we had these 4 rabbit hutches sort of sitting around. We used them. Dumpling got injured. She hurt her foot, so we put her in there. We have a guinea that we named Limpy because it came out with a deformed foot. And Limpy, who's a girl, decided she wanted to survive. So we said, okay, and gave her a place in one of those rabbit hutches. But then I was going to not breed chickens this year, and I thought, well, that's silly because we want to start to be able to up our meat bird numbers and go ahead this year and probably start culling some birds for the freezers. So that wasn't going to work, me not hatching this year. With the prices of lumber, that was also on my mind, and daily I would walk by these rabbit hutches, and finally, as I was actually looking on Pinterest, scrolling through different ideas for brooders, trying to find something somewhat inexpensive, I saw a shape that reminded me of our rabbit hutches, and I thought, what am I thinking? Why am I not using these rabbit hutches? So took Mr. Blue Jeans and I a day to go ahead and we looked around the farm, found some stuff. Jamie donated some acrylic paneling that she had gotten for free. Sam and Jay were here. Jay was full with muscle getting those 4 rabbit hutches out of the guinea coop and now into the new larger chicken coop. And then we went ahead and assembled it, got the heat lamp in there, separated it, and I am keeping the breeds separate. I want to know my Easter eggers from my barred rocks, from whatever else. If we have cream leghorns or whatever we're going to have, I want to make sure the eggs stay the same color. I don't want to cross the eggs. The egg color is important to me. I enjoy the beauty of it. So as I'm hatching them, I'm looking to see what egg the chicken, and so far it's worked out well, what egg the chicken has come out of to know who's who. Well, then I was looking at those bands online, and they were a little expensive for me anyway right now. So I was at a store the other day, and I came across these. And I thought, well, temporarily, while they're in the brooder, if somebody were to hop the little wall there because they got curious, I would at least be able to know one from another. So I'm going to give this a try. This is just the hair bands that you would use in your hair, but with different colors. So I thought, right now I'm only doing Easter eggers and the Jersey Giants. So I will just band the Easter eggers because we're going to be hatching less of those. So less bands to have to deal with. And then I figure I just can go ahead and snip them off when the time comes to put them into their respective larger coops. So let me get you guys over to the new brooders so you can see what we've done with the stuff we had hanging around on the farm. And thank you, Pinterest, for making me realize that we could get this brooder thing done. We've got the chickens in. Now, this is our first time with this sort of a brooder, obviously. So we're kind of keeping an eye on them today to see, is it warm enough? Are they comfortable? Are they, right now, they're not even close to the light, which is great. We were kind of concerned that maybe it wasn't warm enough, but they're all over here in the corner, I think, trying to gather their thoughts. What's going on? This place is so big. So we've got the Jersey Giants with the guinea hens over here, and we've got the Easter eggers over here, which I banded their legs. We've even got our splay leg chicken back in here. If you'll watch the video, and I'll post the link below, we had a chicken that got a splayed leg, and I showed a real easy way to go ahead and fix that so the poor little baby doesn't have his little foot sticking out like this. But I separated them to keep the breeds. Like I was saying, I want the eggs blue or green or what have you. And I have the guineas over here with the Jersey Giants because the Jerseys are a little bit more gentle. The Easter eggers are a little bit more aggressive. Also, if you're using magic water, for anybody out there who decides they want to have guineas as well, yes, you can keep your chickens and guineas together as you're raising them? No, you cannot use magic water. For anybody who doesn't know, magic water is a water that a lot of people, myself included, give to their babies as they're growing to just sort of give them a little extra boost. It's got 2 cloves of garlic to a gallon of water and a half cup of honey. Guineas can't have that. So the Easter eggers have the magic water. The Jersey Giants do not, because that's where the guineas are. So I'm pretty excited about how this build came out. In a later video, we'll go ahead and update you on how it's going and how we like it and how the birds are growing. But for now, it's off to the races with more things to do today. So this is Nikki D from 5 Dog Farm. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't hit that like button, please do so. And I'd love if you would subscribe. So we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.